So, y'all, looking for advice, looking for advice. So, let me explain to y'all. Excuse me, Papa. Let me explain to y'all what's going on. Come in here, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Come in, y'all. When y'all come in, like, comment, and share. And let me know where y'all from. Comment, comment 7. So let me explain to y'all the situation I got going on. Because I need legal advice. I need legal advice, okay? I need y'all to tag any talk shows, any hoes, I need y'all to tag people up in here, okay? So I'm explaining to you what's going on. What's going on is that I moved into my apartment, right? I have Section 8. And what happened is that the apartment that I'm living in, right? I kind of suspected, I didn't suspect nothing going on because, I had to leave my first apartment because the landlord didn't want me there no more, so I had to move. So anyway, I had moved into my apartment, and as I'm staying there, I'm noticing that the landlord has someone living in the garage, right? Not only do he have a couple living in the garage, I guess the couple, he was like part of the maintenance people. The couple that was living in the garage was part of the maintenance people. But he also got high. So being though that he got high, what happened was that he was in one of the units, and what happened was he had left a pot on the stove and had the whole unit going off with the smoke detector, with a fire department and the police had to come out there. So they picked the guy out, right? Now, I noticed that I've been there almost a year. I noticed that my mail recently in April, a check was stolen. Now, I know that me and the people on the second floor is, well, in her mind, we beefing. Because I don't give a fuck about her. Just leave me alone. I know my mail started coming open. My checks started coming up missing. Now I was just informed that it's somebody else that living in the garage. And this is illegal to have anybody living in the garage. Nobody not supposed to be living in the garage. But it's so crazy is because if I say something, I'm going to lose my Section 8. I'm going to lose my apartment. Man, my child is going to be homeless again. And I don't want that to happen. Then turn around, my apartment is not registered with the city that I live in. So not only is my apartment not registered with the city that I live in, they trying to raise my rent up $100, right? So I'm like, well, damn, I'll be damned if I do, I'll be damned if I don't. What do I do? One, I don't have no money to pay for a lawyer. Two, I don't have no support. Three, I don't want to feel like I can't come outside my house and then it's somebody wandering around in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, then they got unexpected people. Thank you. They got unexpected people that I don't even know coming to my house, right? Nobody calls. Nobody say, oh, well, we sitting in such to your house to fix something. People just coming to my house. A couple of days ago, my daughter like, oh, it's a man in the hallway. What? Who was in the hallway? Come to find out, and somebody, they playing with the smoke alarm. I don't know if they was coming to fix the smoke alarm, but they was playing with the smoke alarm. So I'm looking like, well, who is you? Like, why is they just got people coming over to my house and not even notifying me? Not only y'all not notifying me, Y'all had my phone number. So if you're going to send somebody to the house, call me or text me to let me know that somebody's coming to my house, because what's going to happen is I'm not going to let nobody in. Now, since I've been living here, I honestly, at this point, I fear for me and my child life. I fear for me and my family life, because how was it that y'all just having people moving into the garage? That's illegal. That's illegal to do. Not only that, how was it that Section 8 renting out these apartments, knowing that these apartments is not registered with the city? That's another legal thing. But if I say something, I lose everything. Because, all this shit is a scheme, and it's a scam, and people getting paid. That's why they allow all this illegal shit to happen. But that's fucked up. And I really need help, and I need advice. Because if I do a GoFundMe, nobody's going to support me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to support me. And whatever I try to do. But I know one thing for certain, two things for sure. It's illegal for the town to rent out something that's not registered with the city. Not only is y'all not registered with the city, why are the people living at the garage? When this became okay. And then, and that is, how are you trying to raise the rent? You're trying to renew my lease, but you want me to pay $93. I don't have $100 to pay. Hello? But yeah, I need legal help. I need legal advice, because I could go to legal aid. See, this is my thing. When you have Section 8 in housing and you start blasting people for what they doing, because what they doing is wrong, now you lose your Section 8. Now you lose your housing. But it's unfair to me as a tenant that's paying rent every month, that I can't walk outside this hallway, or my kids can't walk outside the hallway without people in the hallway that they never seen before. How is it that it's okay that you could have people living in the garage? First of all, the guy that they had living in the garage, he was pissing, shitting. He was using the bathroom in the garage. So that garage looked a mess. Now, I got another couple living in the garage. What? So today, I said, you know what? Let me reach out to the rental office to let them know, like, maybe y'all are aware, or maybe y'all not aware, that there's people living in the garage. Not only that, I know they know that this property is not registered with the city. Just like I know Section 8 know that. But like I said, everything is money. You feel what I'm saying? But then everybody like, but if you say something, then you won't have to move. If you say something, are you ready to move? If you say something, are you able to move? I'm not able to move. I don't work. I receive Social Security. And the agency paid for me to move here for my security deposit. So no, I don't have no money. But do I have to live like this? Do I have to live with people living in the garage that I don't know? Do I have to live like this apartment is not registered with the city, but you talking something every month the landlord can raise the rent? How he can raise the rent when he's not even registered with the city that we live in? That don't make no sense to me. And then I feel like it's crazy because I'm black and I don't got that much knowledge people say they want to say to me. But I don't mean no offense to no other race. But if I was white going through something like this, everybody be all over the story. Everybody be reaching out to help me. Everybody be reaching out to donate me. And people be like, well, go start a GoFundMe. We gonna help you and your family. But because I'm black and I don't have that much knowledge, don't nobody feel as though I need the support. But at this point, like I'm like, if I say something, I lose my Section 8. Me and my son be homeless. If I don't say nothing, this shit could get worse. I just hate this life. I hate this life because there's no support. And nobody help Section 8 tenants. Nobody help people that gets low income housing. Like, there's no help out here for us. But yet instead, they want our money. I don't get that. That fucks with my head. That bothers me. I don't understand that. How is no help out here for us that receive Section 8 and housing? How? How is it no help? And only how I found out that my property wasn't covered, registered with the city of Newark, is I called and I was told. Then I actually went on the website that Section 8 had and I put in my address. Nothing popped up. Then it's like I fill out this application, but then I'm mailing my rent to Brooklyn, New York. If I'm in the office over here in New Jersey, why am I mailing my stuff out there to New York? It makes no sense to me. And I feel like it's so wrong. The people that receive Section 8 and housing get treated fucked up. We get treated fucked up. And I'm just going to let that be known. And with my situation right now, all I need is $10,000. $10,000. I don't give a fuck about no furniture, because I don't even have any furniture now, where I'm at right now. I don't give a fuck about no furniture. I don't give a fuck about no beds. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just want to be able to relocate where me and my kids can feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's getting hot. I don't want my son to have to stay in the house because there's people roaming in the hallway. Then when you say something to Section 8, that what they already know. But see, Section 8 don't think that you have figured out what's going on. So when you say something to Section 8, the Section 8 go back and tell the landlord. Then the landlord be like, well, you know what? We decided not to renew your lease for another year. How you going to decide not to rent my lease for another year for something that you out here doing wrong? That makes no sense. Then, I see my cup, Mary. Then, let me tell you, I've been trying to sue my job that I used to work at. I used to work at this job called, used to work at the job where I used to help people vote, right? And we used to work based on events, right? And one of my supervisors, she was white. And one of my employees was black. And they like verbally came into a meeting with everybody at the meeting, verbally abusing me. Thomas, I try to commit suicide, this and this and that, lying. And I'm like, I'm looking like, none of y'all a doctor, none of y'all a psychiatrist, none of y'all a therapist. Where is Dr. such at? Because, you know, it's a doctor that was working for my company. Where's the doctor at? And if you felt like I was going to commit suicide, if you felt like I was going to end my life, why y'all didn't go get the doctor and had a doctor to come and talk to me? Why y'all talking to me in front of all of these people? So what I did, I left. I left the job because my mental can't take it. Not only that, I'm dealing with my mom that got cancer. I'm dealing with my 6 kids. I'm dealing with myself. I'm dealing with my bills. I'm dealing with trying to move. I'm dealing with a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So to let somebody sit up there and keep verbally abusing me, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not allowing that because I don't come to work and sit around everybody and be like, oh, you're gonna commit suicide or you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. I'm not doing that because you know why? I don't have no proven facts because life is life and life do be lifing. Who am I to be like, oh, since life is so hard on you, you're gonna commit suicide? No, that's not me. That's not my job to tell you that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a like. So I left that job. Now, my old apartment that I was at for 9 years. I was at that apartment for 9 years, and what happened was, me and my kids was living in mold to the point that I had to call Section 8. I called everybody, did everything by the books. Section 8 wasn't on my side. Code enforcement wasn't on my side. Um, the health department wasn't on my side. Nobody was on my side. Everybody was on my landlord's side because he was paying them. So I ended up had to leave the apartment, right? And I had an attorney. I had a legal aid attorney that was very good, that helped me through everything, make sure I got my extensions and everything. And by the time I had to go to court, I had moved out. And I moved out here. So once I moved into my new apartment that I'm in now, I have 2 light bills, right? So I have a light bill in my old apartment. I have a light bill here. So what they did was they merged both of my light bills together, right? So my light bill was for both of my apartments. They wanted $13.50, right? So I said, okay, cool. Let me do a GoFundMe because I need help. My back is against the wall. I have no assistance. I don't have no support. I need help. I had did a GoFundMe that been up for 4 months. Nobody donated to me. All I asked was for $2,000 because I was going to put down $1,500 on my light bills for both of my apartments. And the other $500, I was going to put food in my house. I don't receive food stamps. I don't receive no food stamps. So, every day, what I'm saying, I got to buy food. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool because now I see how I feel for those that don't get food stamps and got to spend money. I see how I feel. That shit ain't no joke. But the moral of the story is I need legal help. I need legal advice. I need to maybe go into my GoFundMe that I have up now and switch it up and see if I could change the donation to $10,000 because I need to move. So that means if I move, that means I would have 3 light bills in 3 accounts in my name, and they have to be paid off. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And it's like, they got all of these agencies out here that act like they help you with your security deposit and their light bill, their utility bill. Ain't nobody out here helping nobody because it's all about who you know. If you know somebody, they gonna help you. If you don't know nobody, they not gonna help you. Yeah. Yeah, our president stopping everything. He making sure nobody don't get nothing.